This flat tire needs a man.
Problematic. Okay, let's go back into the vaults for this one. Really old school commercials by Dristan, Alka Seltzer, and Goodyear. These all use a really cool framework, effectively, that is the word when, and then that's followed by a trigger for using the product. Alka Seltzer first.
No matter what shape your stomach's in.
So Alka Seltzer goes, no matter what shape your stomach is in, and then it agitates and just like goes and goes. Like, these are minute-long commercials. It agitates all of these stomach shapes, different shapes and sizes all over the place. Then it repeats.
No matter what shape your stomach's in, when it gets out of shape, take Alka Seltzer.
No matter what shape your stomach is in, when it gets out of shape, and that's when we're introduced to the solution, which is Alka Seltzer.
Alka Seltzer relieves the flutters, calms the nervous feeling, relieves heartburn, relieves the stuffy feeling, and relieves a headache. Better than any other antacid.
So that's Alka Seltzer does that. Dristan does that as well.
When hay fever pollen invades your sinuses, brings runny nose, watery eyes, take Dristan.
For Dristan, we have this when setup of hay fever and other things like that, followed very quickly by the solution. Take Dristan.
Dristan's like sending your sinuses to Arizona. Yes, Dristan's like sending your sinuses to Arizona. That is, Dristan helps you breathe free and easy.
It's like sending your sinuses to Arizona. I want to know everything about what America thought about Arizona at the time that this commercial was made. That aside, Arizona is awesome. Very, very cool. It's like doing this, which is also another framework, but it's not on with the framework that we're talking about today, which is when, and then the trigger for use, lighting up that idea of when this actually happens in my life, I will reach for that product.
Get Dristan decongestant tablets.
Then there's Goodyear, which is a different sort of when.
This flat tire needs a man. But when there's no man around.
Now, we know that this is old school, right? Like, we know that when there's no man around is problematic and wouldn't fly today. But it is an interesting commercial. I would say this is excellent, excellent messaging, not just the when statement, but what we're really setting up here. And of course, commercials at the time were phenomenal at storytelling. But there's all the other bits of copy in there too.
Watch this. New Goodyear Double Eagle. Carries its own spare inside. Lifeguard safety spare. A tire in a tire.
Carries its own spare inside and a tire in a tire. Like, these are really good phrases, but the thing to take away from this is when you are trying to message to somebody about your product, you can find a way into that conversation and into their imagination by just using when and then a trigger for using it.
Next time, give her a second chance.
Don't hold back on those either. So when something's going on and then you agitate it, you really show that thing going on, and then you show your solution and how that solution makes those problems go away. So it might feel obvious, but not enough people actually use this phrasing of when followed by a trigger for using the product. So give it a shot. Try it on your ads, try it on your homepage headline, try it in your emails, especially when you're trying to bring new users into the mix. Use when plus that trigger for use and become the solution for those triggers.